Financial stress. That's what a new poll says most American adults are feeling when they head to the store to buy groceries. A new Associated Press survey found more than half of those polled say grocery prices are a major source of stress, even more stressful than healthcare costs or credit card debt. CNN's Matt Egan joins us now with the numbers. Matt, break them down for us.
Well, Boris, this survey underscores this underlying anxiety and frustration with the cost of living right now. Prices are no longer skyrocketing like they were a few years ago, but it remains a very expensive time to go to the grocery store or to go out to dinner. So this AP poll found that 53%, a majority of American adults, say that the price of groceries is a major source of stress for them, 53%. And another 33% say that it is a minor source of stress. You put it together and you're looking at 86% of Americans who say they are stressed out about the cost of groceries. And look, they're not imagining it. There's no doubt that it's a lot more expensive to go to the grocery store than it was just a few years ago. And we know that inflation skyrocketed 3 years ago. This was a major source of frustration for Americans heading into the polls last fall. In fact, the cost of living was arguably one of the biggest things that got President Trump elected again, and he promised to tackle it. He promised to focus on it and get prices down. Take a listen to what Trump said last fall on the campaign trail.
Grocery prices have skyrocketed. They're all through the roof. The milk, everything is bad, and we're going to straighten it out. We're going to bring prices way down, and we're going to get it done fast.
Of course, the idea of getting prices way down, I mean, that was never realistic. Typically, prices don't collapse unless you're in some sort of a crisis or a recession. But it's understandable that a lot of people, they miss those pre-COVID prices at the grocery store. Let me just give you a few examples. Back in June of 2019, before the pandemic, egg prices were per dozen about $1.20. And then largely because of bird flu, they skyrocketed. They're below their all-time highs, but still you're looking at almost $4 per dozen eggs, depending upon where you're buying it across the country. Same thing with steak per pound. It was just about $8 before COVID, and now it's nearly $13. Now, the good news is that paychecks are growing, right? Wages are going up generally faster than prices. Even in that pretty ugly July jobs report, we did see another steady increase in prices. Still, though, I think that these findings, they do suggest that the cost of living remains a major problem. And we know inflation really haunted the Biden presidency, and clearly it remains very much a top-of-the-mind issue during the second Trump administration.